So I'm just going to talk so I don't lose this thought, but keep on playing. That this is a really good mode of interaction in the piece, but that it can start in something really formalized, so something where one of you is moving and the other is not, but then open up much more to the point where, so maybe at the start, Mira can either be, Zubin is staying still, and Mira is either suppressing it or finding something that rings, so there's a kind of exploration. But if you find something that rings, you can sit on that for a minute, and then that gives the opportunity for Zubin to maneuver around and do something with what you're doing. But then as we go on, and you can be pulling out, and then as we go on, we can get to the point where there's no formal break between who's foregrounded and who's backgrounded, and you're just dancing against each other.
Zubin, let's try a thing where I stop and you try to then play around with muting a little bit to see if you can we can hear those two techniques making a similar result, you know? Because it kind of has a similar outcome in a way. How does that sound? This is why we have to record this inside the pin. Oh my god, that sounds so good.
This is just the... Yeah, that's exactly that movement from suppressing it to finding something that sings.
But it sort of sings on a secondary level already.
And this is the improvisatory aspect, that you could have kept moving between those two pitches at the start, and Zubin could have stayed still, or you could have kept moving between those two pitches as a signal to Zubin that you're just going to repeat, and Zubin, then you could have started moving around to do something else.
So you see here it really wants to ping out there.
Yeah.
If I'm doing something and it's not quite stopping it, you could add muting, so we have two kinds of...
Yeah.
And then that change. Because as soon as I stop, it pings out. But if we take turns between me interfering and you interfering.
Yeah.
So let's try it. Yeah. Like that. So this is where we have a super dominant one.
But yeah, it feels like this thing that wants to it wants to go up into its thing, but we're both
Yeah.
suppressing from different.
Yeah, exactly. That's nice.
I love you guys.
It's keeping keeping a helium balloon down, right? It's
Yeah.
like, or hold on to the.
Totally. Yeah, it's fun. It's really creative because also the sounds that you make, then they cause me to choose different pitches, and I think we sort of on each other's listening.
Yeah.
And there's something as well, like that glissando gesture you just did there is a really closing gesture. It's when you can say, right, I'm rounding this off. We know what's going to happen here. I'm going to head all the way down to this fundamental, which of course at some point in the piece could mean you could say, oh, fuck that, I'm going to jump strings.
Yeah, exactly.
Because when I jump strings and you're still in that harmonic range, because you've been like searching for it, it's suddenly like really find something really unpredictable.
Yeah.
And that's Rachmaninoff.
Yeah. And often it's these, when you're doing all the, and then I think when I went to the, and then suddenly it's all really,
I can make that happen. Okay, let's try it over here. Interesting. So you muting?
and it actually works with the harmonics here rather than just muting.
Exactly.
Yeah, it really likes the fundamental. So I can't tell now if that's what Mira's doing or if that's what you're doing with your left hand.
No, it's barely touching it, but it's not.
But also, I obsess a little bit about who's the causal force here,
I think
and
that
actually
was-
the combined causal force is interesting too.
That's the main point. Like, I don't know if it's me or not.
Yeah.
I'm just surfing.
I think
I don't,
it was you.
It was me.
Yeah, strangely, I can feel it. I can feel it in my hand before
You hear it.
you hear it. Yeah.
Which is really what playing a string instrument is like, I
Yeah.
think. Because I think it's like a tension thing.
Yeah, it's like the string is catching.
Yeah.
The string catching here
Catching.
before it. Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's the third modality that I wrote down.
Yeah?
Haptic.
Haptic, yeah.
Because I figured, there's going to be some kind of haptic aspects going on. But I think as well, Mira, when you're playing, even if it's not a resonant sound, if you're just suppressing what's happening over here, then I think Zubin, whatever you're doing with your left hand will be much more effective because it's already being suppressed. So
If I go much slower.
is that the same fundamental?
I like the region of tolerance often.
But if you do a glissando that's not harmonic, that's just a straight glissando, you'll create a harmonic gliss on that. If you do a fast one, Or even medium fast.
If I turn this down even more.
Yeah, you're basically doing a very fast harmonics of real strings. So you can directly scan the string in that way until you find a harmonic that rings.
There's your Rachmaninoff.
That was some good video there.